Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie So, back here on Sofia's Football Talk to discuss Man United's upcoming game against Fenerbahce. The game will be played in 2 days, and I'm not going to sit here and lie. Your girl ain't really looking forward to the game whatsoever. I'm not. I am dreading the game, but we have to do it, of course. Before in fact talking about the game, I do, as I always like to do, talk about some Man United related news. So we shall do that soon. First and foremost, sorry for being very very late today. It took a little bit longer this time to kind of sort out some notes for the stream. So, but we're here and ready to go. But before we do, like this video here, of course, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see, new people to discover. Still on the road to 5K subscribers, so let's make it happen. And feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. Okay. Yeah, let me say hi to the comments. So we had obviously my guy, football ends with ends early on. It says bless up to you too, King. Yes. Make sure you do subscribe to his channel. Unfortunately, an Liverpool supporter, but a great guy indeed. So, some news. Xavi to Man United. Dun, dun, dun. Reported by Chris Wheeler an hour ago. Man United have made contact twice in the last few months through intermediaries, basically with a Xavi. And then he added a 4-man delegation led by Omar Berrada, our CEO, flew out to Barcelona last Thursday. Although Manchester United sources say that a number of high-level meetings have taken place there recently because Sergeant Ratcliffe has been there to support the Ineos Britannia sailing team. Of course. Sure you have. Interesting. Xavi to Man United. Could that happen? I don't know. Maybe there'll be like, hey, if the game on Thursday goes left, they might have our replacement in place, because Xavi, since he got sacked technically by Barcelona last season, he's been out of a job. He's just been chilling, waiting for the next big thing, and maybe be Man United. I don't see it happening, to be fair, but you never know. You actually never indeed know. So, yeah, another big news reported by the Telegraph, or before it, Graham Bailey actually. Manchester United have already sanctioned Anthony's exit in January. So it looks to be that Anthony Dos Santos will be leaving Man United. And I've been saying it. If I could pick, I would terminate Anthony's contract right here, right now. But next best thing, get rid of him by January. We'll talk. Big up, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. And then Telegraph said Ajax have discussed the possibility of re-signing Anthony, but they are unsure about the state of the player's mindset after he struggles at Man United. I mean, we paid a lot of money, but I think it's better to just cut the losses, because he's just so further down the pecking order that it's very clear. When he's the manager that wanted him is like, yo, I don't see the point of having you. I'm not really going to bring you in to play minutes here and there. Then, respectfully, I think you're done. Yeah, maybe I exist his level. You know what? That's fair. No disrespect. Big up to Manny. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. But yeah, I think we just have to wait and see. Real talk. When it comes to potential incomings, though, there are some transfer news in regards to that. Pick up Ravi. Man United sent a representative to Napoli's game against Empoli at the weekend to watch Kvicha Kvaratskhelia and Alessandro Buongiorno reported by Tutto Mercato Web via Sports Witness. Um, I mean, I wouldn't say no to a Kvaratskhelia. I would not say no to him, but whether he'll say no to us, it's another case, of course, another case. But either way, have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. And then, hey, pick up Eddie. Hope you're doing well. My knee is like 50-50. I went back to work today. I had to take the day off to yesterday as well, but I went back today. So I've not been 100%. But thanks for asking, though. We're slowly getting there. Slowly. Slowly. It was 10 hours mistake on buying Anthony for Ajax. Yeah, the thing is, though, I also think with the money, I can't sit there and say that that's his fault. The money was, Woodward and the men, or not Woodward, he wasn't even there. Myrtle, Richard Arnold. It was them guys. When our scouts was saying, hey, he probably isn't worth more than 20 million. So I don't know why y'all want to be paying 80 when he's not worth more than 20. And here we are, 2 seasons later. Don't want to hear any links unless United are linked to dribblers. I've had enough of United transfers incompetence. I hear it. Because back of the nest is I need Jose to cook something up. Hopefully Fred with the dagger. Of course you're hoping that. I hope Shakhtar Donetsk in the next 35 minutes beat the crap out of y'all. And I will be watching that game. Mainly focusing on the Real Madrid Dortmund game. Don't you worry. I will keep a close eye on Arsenal, okay, with Shakhtar Donetsk as well, okay? I hope they beat you. Da. Привет. Thoughts on how which players for Fenerbahce will prove dangerous? I will save this for later, since we aren't fully on that segment yet, but a good question. Still on some news, the news show segment. But keep getting the likes up, people. Keep getting the likes up. Let me see myself out of here now. Have a good evening, YouTube broski. Big up, big up. Make sure you do subscribe to this channel and the same to Eddie's Football Waffle as well. Subscribe, people. Let's, share the love. Reported by L'Equipe. Oui. Man United have registered an interest in bringing Angel Gomez back to the club. There are currently no signs of a renewal for Gomez at Lille, meaning he will be free to sign a pre-contract agreement from January. Bring him home. Bring the cousin of Luis Nani. Bring him home. Because I was saying initially when he left, because he wanted to stay, he wanted to get more money. Like he was very young. When he got his debut for Man United, he was 16 years old. I believe now he's 20. I think he's 22. I'm pretty sure when he got his debut, he came in from Rooney in one of the games. I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure he was 16. He came in for Rooney. How old is Uncle Gomez? He has to be like 21, 22. Oh my God, he's 24. Is it that long ago? 24. He's like Hojlund, Foden's age. What? I think he just gives off like much younger vibe. Like he's short. Yes, he has a beard, but he just gives me like I'm a little bit younger than I really am vibe. 24. Damn. Like, damn.
Me, I'm 56 years old.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was no need for me to do that. I'm gonna be 30 next year, so I should calm down. I don't know how I'm moving reckless in the streets, saying damn to somebody that's 24. Excuse me? Either way, bring him home. And also this one was reported a few hours ago, but now that's been debunked. Hey, Manny! W to Manny. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Manny. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. 24. When I was 24, 5 years ago. Hmm. Pre-COVID. 24, you know. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Here we are. Hope you had a great day, though. Big up to you, Manny. But yes, so Man United, Real Madrid, and Liverpool are interested in signing RB Leipzig center back Castello Lucaba. He has agreed to extend his Leipzig contract to 2029 and will be highly sought after next summer. How would he be highly sought after next summer when he's agreed to extend his contract? And I'm pretty sure Fabrizio Romano just tweeted about his contract situation. So he tweeted, Castello Lucaba has agreed to sign new deal at RB Leipzig, deal valid until 2029. It'll be soon. Yeah, basically, he basically is just reporting the same news that Fabrice Hawkins made. Lucaba remains on Real Madrid and Premier League clubs list for 2025, but he will not leave in January. So we know he will not leave in January. He could potentially still leave in the summer, but that Leipzig could just get more money, of course, which is smart, you know, seal the deal, get so you make sure that y'all get some more money in. I get it. The game's the game. I'm not hating. The game is indeed the game. We got 5 likes. I think we can do better than that. Come on now, people. We can do better than that. And then I think we're slowly moving more so into the game. So by Stephen Railston, it was reported in terms in regards to tomorrow's, or not tomorrow, but Thursday's game. Stephen says the expectation is a handful of youngsters from under 21 will be included in the Manchester United squad to face Fenerbahce, and some might make a European squad for the first time in their careers. That's pretty dope. One, I wonder, could it be a Seko Kone, the Mali international, I think under 21, that we signed up basically this summer? The same with the Chido Obi Martin. I'm a bit unsure if he probably might not be ready just as of yet. Like right now, they're kind of probably more so a sense of him being more ready for the under 21s. So yeah, we have to wait and see. But with Seko Kone though, he and 7 other youngsters took part in Manchester United first team training today. There is a chance a few of them could travel to Istanbul tomorrow. Report by Rich Faye. And then this one though, I wonder when it's happening, but it states here, Man United are streaming tomorrow's training session live before the flight to Turkey. That's something that Man United have been talking about. I wonder. I hope that it's gonna be like later during the afternoon or something. Oh, it's probably gonna be in the morning or something when I'm at work. Hopefully they can clip or bring some of the clips so I can watch the highlights or something like that. But we have to wait and see. Either way. So now to the game. Yep. Man United, team news, by the way, will be, of course, without suspended Bruno Fernandes after he got himself a second yellow card sent off in the Porto game right before international break. Now it's like right after the Spurs game as well. Like it was madness that week. But yeah, so he will not be playing. Yep. And then the absent then opens up the question as to who will replace him in the number 10 role. Erik ten Hag considers his option for Thursday's kickoff. There are existing issues to contend with in midfield as Kobe Mainoo, Mason Mount, Toby Collier, and Dango were all unavailable for victory of Brentford. Interesting to why Toby Collier, like Dango, okay, but Mason Mount, he won't be available, by the way. I don't know what happened after that head injury that he got in the, can't even remember which game it was, but it was mad. Was it a Spurs game, maybe? Might have been. Either way, I'm thinking the 10 role is probably going to be an Eriksen. Mane we know is going to be out for a few weeks, so Casemiro, I think, played very well against Brentford this past weekend. I think he plays again. Ugarte came off the bench. But it looked to be that Casemiro might have picked up a knock in the closing stage of the game. So we don't know. But I'll reckon that it's gonna be, but he was back in training, he was training today. So I'm gonna say it'll be Casemiro, Ugarte. It's not really much um options from the bench, though, if you really think about it. So that is a little bit of a concern in my opinion, but we have to wait and see. So I'm gonna say um probably a midfield three of a Eriksen in the 10, and then Ugarte in the 6, Casper in the 8. That's kind of how I see Tenag setting up the midfield, but you don't never know. Youngsters Jack Fletcher, which is one of Darren Fletcher's son. He actually had twin sons who both play for Man United academy, and he was in the matchday squad for the first time this Saturday. Wonder if he's going to be picked again, maybe. Now that we're also without defenders Maguire, Luke Shaw, Malasia, and Lendioro, but Mazraoui obviously came in as he replaced Garnacho in the game. We'll probably, I mean, there will be more details, more to be revealed in tomorrow's press conference. Like usually when I do these match previews, I tend to like to do them on the same day as there is a press conference, but this time, just because of amount of content that I'm doing this week, I think it was the best for me to do it today. But we will be doing a live reaction on Thursday. And Thursday, I'm going to be working many hours because we have like a big gathering, big event at work. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Having to run home, not really run, limp home to catch the Fenerbahce Man United game. That's going to be a hassle, but we shall make it happen. And Jose would want to get result after the way he was treated. Yeah, I don't think we really treated him in a bad way, but hey, let's talk about Fenerbahce's team news. So, Jose Mourinho's side conceded a late equalizer to draw 2-2 at Samsunspor at the weekend in the Turkish Super League. Former Newcastle winger Alan Saint-Maximin scored one of the goals, while former Reds Fred and Sofia Amrabat are expected to feature for the home side on Thursday. Veteran Djeko, who's former Man City player, could lead the line, although Yusuf and Nesri, who helped knock out Man United of the competition with Sevilla in 2023, is also an option. Dutch defender Jaden Oosterwolde has sustained an injury, and Mourinho commented after Jaden got injured, we have to make some changes that we didn't want. Djeko had to move to a different position. We put Samit Aykadin into the game since we had no more substitutions. I couldn't put Mert, aka Hakan Yandas, into the game. Irfan Khan, Erigi Bayat, and Bright Usai Samuel, Kaglar Soyunsu, who used to play for Leicester, and Ismail Yusek could be sidelined. How do I think Man United potentially could line up? I think we might potentially do the same as we did against Brentford. The only change will probably just be bring in Ugarte. So Onana in goal. We have Martinez, Licha. I mean, why am I saying Martinez Licha? That's the same person. Licha, aka Lisandro Martinez. You have Evans, Dalot, Delict, Casemiro, Eriksen, Ugarte, Rashford, Garnacho, and Hojlund. I think that's what he's going to go with. But then again, you never know. And then there's going to be a lot of youngsters on the bench. We might see a Seko Kone on the bench, Jack Fletcher, Eden Wheatley, Ahmad. When will he? The thing is, though, Ahmad's contract is running out. Whether or not he will renew, I don't know. If he doesn't get more play time, why should he renew? Like, respectfully, I think we're losing a guy that can be a force to be reckoned with. I think Rashford did very well in the last game. I've actually been very impressed with him. Um, he's been looking more so like a facilitator. Some of the crosses like that he does, it's been very. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's been underrated. Some of the cross like that cross that he gave to a Garnacho for his goal, exceptional, exceptional. So I'm just saying, slowly but surely, I think maybe he might not be scoring and stuff, but if he can facilitate with some assists here and there, I'm not complaining, because he has it in his repertoire. He has it in his arsenal. He has. But it's about getting more and more of it. The way he was tracking back, like he put a lot of effort, and that's all we want. We want that, which is the bare minimum, plus even more. Because Rashford, when he's good, and he's a joy to watch. When he's good, like proper good, like 2 seasons ago, Ten Hag's first season, it was a joy to watch. I love watching Rashford play football when he's just enjoying playing football. It is a beauty to watch. So all I want is for us to see more of that. When he smiles, he lights up the room. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's quite wholesome seeing the guy smile, man. So yeah, Rashford, I want you to. You're one of our own, broski. I want you to do well. Please help me, Kalas. Help me out. Help me out. I want you to do well, but you gotta help me out. You know what I'm saying? You have to help me out, or else it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. We are at 9 likes. I think we can do better than that. Bet the kids at school think you're cool. Some of them don't think I'm that cool, but some of them do. Some of them, not all, not all. Trust me, but some of them. Big up though. Manny says I will expect to see the same performance like they did in the second half against Brentford. By the way, congratulations for a 2-1 win against Brentford. What a complete turnaround from the Reds. I mean, now we're just going to see, are we going to continue? Are we now going to, take several steps forward, or are we going to take multiple steps backwards? Because it's all fun and games winning, that, like, literally, if you really think about it, yes, great winning against Brentford, but if we lose on Thursday, that's not going to be too great, especially in Europa League. I think we've drawn both of the games. This is a third game, and it's 8 games being played. We've drawn 2. We need to win. We need to win, literally. And thus Rashford deserves to start 100%. It's a freaking must-win game for Man United. They're in a must-win territory now in Europa League. Exactly. You have to. The thing is, though, I'm not gonna lie. The problem is that we made it so difficult for ourselves, especially like that FC Twente game. We should have won that game. Porto, I didn't expect us to win that game. I didn't. It's annoying when we actually were in the lead and we just completely capitulated. So with Fenerbahce, I really hope we can win. I hope so. I genuinely hope so, but I got a bad feeling. Chris says Fenerbahce 2-0 Man United. My prediction: United 2 inconsistent at the moment. I think that's fair. My prediction is gonna be 2-2. I'm just gonna say 2-2. Like it's like what I predicted with Brentford. As I can't predict the loss, even though I think we might actually lose. We might lose 2-1. I think we might lose 3-2. It could be a high-scoring game. I just kind of see. I'm gonna say just 2-2. I want to win. I don't want to draw. I want to win. Yes, I know it's at Fenerbahce. I could have accepted it if we would have won against a FC Twente and then the Porto game as well. Then maybe. But I Fenerbahce. I want to win it. Even though I don't think we're going to. Because I really generally do have a bad feeling. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. I do have a bad feeling in regards to that game. I do. So we have to just wait and see. Literally. We have to just wait and see. Because I don't feel too good, y'all. Manny says keep Marcus Rashford on the pitch until the rest of the game. This time, I still don't get why Ten Hag took Rashford off the pitch before the second half starts against Sport. That one, that I agree with. That one didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Oh, we're going to rest him. He didn't play international football. He was going to be rested anyways. He wasn't going to be picked for England. Why are we resting him for? What are we doing here? Now I have to start well and control the game. I agree with that. Also, there was a question here that you posted, Rabbi. Thoughts on how which players for Fenerbahce will prove dangerous? That is a good question. So, I mean, Alan signed Maxima, who, of course, technically on loan from, I think, Al Ittihad, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it's on loan. I don't think that Fenerbahce bought him. I think is he on loan? Double check. I need to double check just to be on the safe. Fenerbahce. I might probably mispronounce it as well. Saint Maxima. Yeah, loan. Yeah, on loan. Al Ahly. It's Al Ahly. My bad. It's Al Ahly. But I'm gonna say Saint Maxima. I think Fred. It's gonna be interesting playing against Fred. Like we've been so used to having Fred at Man United for many, many years, and now suddenly he's gonna play against us. Amrabat. Because that midfield of Fred and Amrabat, I think they might run rings around the midfield. I ain't gonna hold you. And then Djeko, yes, he's old, but Broski still got it. Dusan Tadic is somebody that you gotta be aware of. Yes, there are players that I think will prove dangerous. Even though I'm an Everton fan, I'm going to have hope until Man United prove me otherwise. I'll give it a 3-2 win at death for Man United. Okay, big up. High five, Everton. Boom. High five. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to y'all people. I'm not looking forward to the game, but we just have to do it. We just have to go for it. And I just really hope we can win. I need us to win. I need us to win. I need it. I'm not one of those people that I'm saying, oh, let us just win so we can get rid of the manager. I still want to get rid of the manager. Don't get it twisted. I still want Ten Hag to go, but never, never in of the betterment of my team. Never, never to jeopardize my team club. Hell no, not just to serve an agenda. No. I'm so much better than that. Sorry, that can never be me. I'm not. And if you are that person, respectfully, I'm judging you a little bit. I'm actually judging you very much, but you do you. But I personally can't and won't ever do that, respectfully. I just won't. So, Man United, we have to show up. We have to. But yeah, with the amount of injuries that we've gotten, it is definitely concerning for sure. With Maino out for a few weeks, even not having the likes of Maguire, I'm not gonna lie, still a good person to have. I still do want him to go by the end of the season, but hey, technically I wanted him to go this season, but hey ho, here we are. But yeah, and with Mount, I think at some point you just gotta cut our losses. We do have to get a proper left back in though. But Malacia back in training is quite nice to see. Lenny Yoro, by the way, is also back training on the pitch. So, but let's be honest, he won't be available anytime soon. I don't think we're going to see him until maybe we might be lucky seeing him in December, but I don't even think we should rush him back. Just slowly take it. I think the league definitely redeemed himself in the last game with a full bloody head and still being able to show up in the way that he did, I respect it, yo. I do. So I think I've kind of changed my tune on a delict. Like I'm backing the guy. I am 100%. And with Hojlund, it looks to be that the sessions that he's been having this with a Ruud van Nistelrooy seems to be working. We just need to see more of that. But when he, after post-match interview, is saying after the game that he's basically trying to kind of not wrestle defenders as much and basically just keep ball to feet and be a bit smart with his movements. That to me tells that there's some growth. Somebody that's been working on his deficiencies, working on his weaknesses, and just trying to better his full-on game. And I respect it. So I think that there is a player there. This is why, like, I've never tried to written him off, say that he's trash, say that he's not. Da, 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 da. I've been saying potentially he's there, but he has to keep working. With Zirkzee, I would say the same thing. Potentially he's there, but he has to keep working. Right now, he had, came in for Fulham, he's played well there. Haven't seen that much since. And I'm not saying that you have to like score week in and week out, but you have to give me a bit more. You have to give me a bit more. The touch has got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a bit more. Because I think he has it, but we have to see more. That's all. That's all. We're going to end it here. I'm going to be heading to watch some Champions League games. And I will be back tomorrow night, most likely, to do a quick live reaction for Barcelona versus Bayern. But so that's going to be tomorrow. Maybe later we might post some YouTube shorts from some of the Champions League games. If anything interesting happens, we might actually do that. But until then, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. If you watch this on a replay, I would, of course, also like to hear your thoughts about the game, your score prediction, and all that good stuff. Like this video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 5K subscribers. Feel free to join the SFT membership, as the link is in the description box. Maybe I should be better at posting the link in the chat next time. Manny says Barcelona is also my favorite team. I'll watch that game as well. Okay. Yeah, it's not my favorite team. Man United, and then Inter after for me. But I always, y'all know me. I'm a lover of football. I want to watch Hansi Flick's former, as a Barcelona coach now, playing his former team, Bayern. Let's see. Hansi Flick versus Vincent Kompany. Kane versus Lewandowski. Lamine Yamal versus Jamal Musiala, who I'm not sure if he will be fit, but we'll see. I think it's going to be a good game. Oh, I cannot wait. Love me some Champions League. The champions. The champions. And I'll see you tomorrow.